Hey my beauties, it's your girl Cartier with another video. This is the second installment of the James Charles Quad series. If you want to see how your girl got this look popping and be herself to the gods, please stay tuned. Oh, and while you're staying tuned, since it's not going to take you no time and it costs you no money, please, you've seen it been done before. All YouTubers do it. I'm going to do it as well. Hit that little subscribe button, thumbs up, you know, that little bell. Again, I beg you, join the beauty hood, become a beauty. You already are. You might as well just join all of us. But yeah, keep watching and I hope you enjoy. Okay, my beauties, so we are back. I done completed my whole face. As you guys can see, I am baking, which is all the powder if you're new to my channel. FYI, your girl right here, I bake a lot. So we're gonna get into this eye look that I created using, of course, the James Charles and Morphe palette. Yay. And this is the Slay look number 2. So to create this look, and just I want you guys to also know that I'm going off of the dome. I did not pre-plan this look, so as I'm creating it, it's coming to my head. I'm putting it on my eyes. So I'm going to start with the first color, which is my transitional shade, which is called 10% Off, and I'm going to lay that in the crease of the upper lid of my eye. I'm just going to lay it down. And as I'm laying, I'm blending, but I'm also creating the shape that I want for this look. And the shape that I want today is, I'm going to be looking for like an almond kind of shape. And of course, what I do to one eye, obviously, I'm going to be doing to the other. Now, real quick, you guys, low key, don't I just was saying this to people when I was recording this. I so look like a bride with this little pinup do I got in my robe, even though I'm not. Just a little. Okay, and once I get the shape really to my liking, I will be moving on to the next step. Yes, honey, yes. Forgive me, you guys. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. Just a little bit. Okay, you guys. Now I'm going to go in with the shade Sister. I'm so sorry. This is the shade So Good. And this shade is a very, very pretty shade. It's like, it's definitely a metallic. It's definitely a shimmer. And it's like a champagne-y kind of shimmer, really, really heavily golded. It's so pretty, even though it doesn't look as golden on camera, but if you see it in person, it's really, really golden and very pretty. And I'm going to put that, as you guys can see, in the inner corners. Here's a beauty hack when working with shimmers and metallics. And you guys probably seen this before. You spray some setting spray onto the brush before you put it on, and it works like a charm because it allows you to really pick up that pigment. Okay, you guys, so now I'm going in with the shade Sister, and this is more of a rose gold. Because of the palette choices that I made with the colors that I'm using, Sister is going to, bring in or blend very well with So Good and the next color that we're going to be putting on. Like I said, Sister is more of a rose gold, but it's so, so pretty. Now I'm going to get into the shade Mary, and Mary is a matte eyeshadow. And Mary is very, very pretty. Even though it's matte, it's not really dull and it's very, very pigmented. But Mary is more of in my opinion, it's like a muted burgundy kind of color. It has it has red and almost like pinky undertones. And I think it's such a pretty, pretty color. And these three colors in the quad series were so beautifully put together because they really blend very well, and the colors mesh really well. They go really well together, which is why I love this combination. And now what I'm doing as I put on Mary, and I want you guys to see this, I am actually still with the shape that I chose, which is almond. I'm still putting or depositing the color, but I'm still making sure that I keep that shape that I want. And now I'm just blending and marrying. You see what I did there? The sister and Mary together. So it just blends effortlessly. Blend, 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 blend. Yes, angles, angles all day. And now this is the thing for me, the part of the makeup routine that I think, you know, when you first put on eyeshadow, I think in my opinion, I think it always looks messy or like a hot mess. But once you put the liner on, I think that brings it all together. And disclaimer, I truly suck at eyeliner on myself. If this was a client or a model, I can do liner easily. It comes out really pretty. But doing it on myself, I always find it difficult. So for this look that I came up with today, I decided to do a little reverse psychology with myself or reverse psychology with myself. So before I started, I tricked myself by repeating in my head that my favorite part of this makeup look is going to be liner, and I kept saying it throughout it. So my favorite part is going to be the liner. So actually, it kind of worked, if I'm going to be honest. As soon as I started my makeup look, once I got to the liner, I found myself enjoying it. And so, yes, I was very happy. And this is the quickest I've ever done my liner. Typically, when I do it, I normally have to do it several times. The right and left never look alike. I have to wipe, fix, get concealer. But I was successfully able to literally do my both lines, in my opinion, I think in under a minute, which I was very proud of myself. Look at how pretty that looks. And now I'm going to put some liner on the waterline. Now, if you guys are watching this, please be careful when you're using a liquid liner, even though it's waterproof, because as you see, I just pulled my eyelid down because it bleeds into the eye. And even though this can be risky, I don't want you to be like, you know, I did this because, you know, Stiletto Beauty said it was a good idea. No, I just do it for myself because I like it. So just came, oh, look at that. She's happy. Shoulder shimmy, shoulder roll. Yes, beauty. Yes, beauty. Okay, and so now what I'm going to do is I went and got a little tiny bit of my transitioning shade, which is 10% off. And I'm just going to take that and just go over my crease and just to soften out that definitive line that I had. I just want to soften it up just a little bit. Just like that. Okay, you guys, so I finally no longer baking, so I wiped it all off. But look at the face. Oh, it looks so pretty. And so now I'm going to go back in with So Good. And I'm going to go ahead and give some definition and a little smoke to my lower, underneath the lower part of my eye, which is right under the low eye. And so first I'm going to go with 10% off, and then I'm going to go back in with Mary. And I think, in my opinion, it brings the whole look together. Okay, so now I'm going to be dipping into my last color, and that is in the color of Ring Light. And Ring Light is a really, really bright, shimmery color. It's really golden, but it's so, so pretty. And I'm going to use that to lighten up and opening up the inner corners of my eye, which is right there. And this is literally, when I tell you guys, my favorite part of doing my eye. Real talk, not the liner, but it's definitely the inner corners. I love it. It makes the eye look so pretty, makes you look woke. And then I'm going to put a small amount right where I do my arch of my brow. Now, before you guys are like, oh my God, girl, that's a little bright, don't worry, we're going to mute it out by going in with some 10% off. And we're just going to lightly go over that to soften it up. Okay, my beauty, so this is the finished look. Oh my God, it came out beautiful. I'm so happy with it. Thank you guys so much for watching and for the support. Remember, stay beautiful, and always remember, true beauty is limitless. See you guys next time.
Take me in your arms, do just what you want. You're the one I trust. I belong to you, and I'll always be around when I need some loving, baby.